Hello, YouTubers. This is Storm Apocalypse, and we're here with CORGI Overlord today. And we're going to start a new series called Game Talk. And we're going to talk today. We're going to start off with Black Ops 3. We're going to look at two of the trailers. We'll talk about expectations for the game and something that's been going on, whether this is going to be exactly like Advanced Warfare or not. So we're going to start off with just the regular reveal trailer, and we'll just take a look at that real quick. Alright, some stuff I saw in that video. Here, actually, I'll let you go first, Corgi. What did you think of that video?
It looked a lot like Advanced Warfare, especially with the arm. It's pretty much a
Well,
suit. And
do you
then
think
you also saw that wall jumping mechanic, I think,
well,
there,
yeah, that's
which
not
is
an
probably
Advanced
going to be
Warfare.
used once in the whole entire campaign, probably, and probably used very rarely also in multiplayer.
Well,
But you never know because
we'll look at the
jetpack in Call of
multiplayer
Duty
reveal
Advanced
here pretty
Warfare.
quick. But if you remember in Advanced Warfare, it was based around like exoskeleton or exosuits and stuff like that. In this game, it's like bionics, like Terminator and
Still pretty much the same
RoboCop.
thing.
Um, Something I saw though that they added was that the player being able to swim underwater and shoot people while underwater as well, instead of like in almost all the other Call of Duty games, except for the new ones. Uh, there's no water you can walk into, and if there is, you can't even get into it, and you can't go under.
Well, you got to think. Okay, so it's not that great that there's actually being able to shoot underwater because so many games do that.
Yeah, but this would
That's
be the
like
first. This would be
praising,
the first time Call of Duty has ever maybe brought
yeah,
that
that's like
idea
praising
up.
Battlefield for having hit markers.
There you go.
It's
Now I
something
want
that's been
to
around
touch.
for a long time.
I don't know if it's a replacement weapon or not. In almost all the Call of Duty games, at least the ones by Treyarch, they always have a crossbow. Um, and this they had a bow and arrow. Just give me a second, I'll find it. Uh, I think it was
There was a
right
crossbow
around here.
in Black Ops. So, yeah.
Right there, that's what I want. Another thing I want to talk about is if you look, he looks like the main character of the game. He has something on his like bionic arm. It looks like, not
Yeah, it's
necessarily
pretty much, but it's still
exoskeleton.
the same as.
Because if you're looking at the fingers, you can tell like robot kind
Yeah,
of.
I know that. I can
And
see
it
that.
looks like it's an automatic hacking device.
I do not think it's going to be used for that.
Oh, just
But
missed.
you saw the bow there. That was in first Black Ops, so that's nothing new either.
But yeah, I can't pause it there.
And it's in different Call of Duty games too.
Yeah, but this would be the first time I've ever really seen it do that kind of stuff.
Well, remember, this is just a trailer. Yeah.
This is
Wait,
just the
but
trailer.
you
This
also
isn't.
saw the airstrike coming down, which is probably never going to actually happen in the game unless if it's scripted. I doubt they're ever going to put something like that in multiplayer.
Well, you never know. Maybe
Could
there's
be
like a
kill streak,
score, maybe kill
just like
streak.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
And it looks like enemy robots just in Call of Duty, the campaign. But Who cares about the campaign?
well, yeah,
Why
that's
do we play Call of Duty for the multiplayer?
yeah. I got a feeling this game's gonna be known for its multiplayer, not its campaign.
You
Uh,
have a feeling? It already is.
well, uh, back. I'm not gonna go to it, but you could tell maybe this ball thing. I bet you it'd be a kill streak in multiplayer, but
Yeah, but not in Ghosts.
it looked like maybe a heat-seeking mechanical ball that just runs up and just attacks people that way.
Well, that doesn't intrigue me either because in Ghosts, there were tons of drones you could deploy and then they go and do whatever you just said.
Now, who do you think would maybe be the main uh villain in this game? Kind of like I'm thinking maybe the U.S. they had tried
I think
making
someone that's
mechanical robots.
American because that is
They,
what Call of Duty loves to do.
like they try. It's kind of like a
Almost every
civil.
Call of Duty you've gone against a foreign threat. So yeah,
It,
probably something
it's kind of like a civil war between man and machine,
that
really.
was advanced warfare. And then yeah, there is a technology. Maybe just technology.
You know, now
Advanced
that I think
technology.
about this almost reminds me of Team Fortress 2 on man versus machine. If you think about it, but I think I think it'll be like maybe at the end, like on
I
almost
think it's
like
gonna be
every
nothing like Team Fortress 2.
yeah, but like maybe there's like gonna be a plot twist saying where there's like a big villain controlling all the robots is
I
trying to
do
destroy the
not
U.S.
believe this. I
Very
don't.
unlikely, but that's the conclusion I came to. All right, and we'll keep finish the trailer, and there's just one more thing. Right there, the zombies. Now, knowing how they are with zombies, I bet you this is going to be one of the best features of this game. Because Black Ops was
But zombies have
amazing.
been
Black Ops
through
was
the entire
amazing.
Call of Duty thing.
They
It's
topped the first Black Ops game off with like with the uh Black Ops 2. But I don't remember or not though. But in Black Ops 2, didn't they like reach a conclusion to zombies? Like, wasn't that what Origins was all about or something? Or was that one back in time?
I do not know what you're talking about.
Oh well. if you've played Black Ops 2 and all the DLC, then I
I
guess you
do
would
play
know.
Black Ops 2, but I don't play it with
Well, the only DLC I've
the
played.
DLC because it's all repetitive. You're gonna get the same crap every year. Even with the zombie,
Um,
look at that. It's gonna be the exact same thing, I bet, as Advanced Warfare and everything before it.
yeah.
That's my expectations. It's gonna
But,
be
but
pretty
I,
much the
I
same thing as
doubt for
Advanced
how
Warfare.
unpopular Exo Zombies was. I bet you they're not bringing that back into this.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Really, that's all I can think of for zombies. They might add more like wonder weapons, like not just the ray gun like how they had in Black Ops 2. I think they had the paralyzer. That's one of them in the time machine, but in the ray gun and the ray gun Mark II. But I really think that's it. They took out the thunder gun and the wonder waffle. So I guess that concludes this part. Now let's jump on over to the.
My final expectations for it is just same thing as Advanced Warfare. Same thing with the robotic stuff and everything.
I watched this, but I don't think it is. You gotta watch close on this. I think this one looks better than Advanced Warfare by a long shot.
Oh, looks like you will probably use the wall jump mechanic as the jetpack in Advanced Warfare.
Not necessarily, but you gotta remember they're straying from the exoskeleton and bringing in like biomechanics and stuff.
It's still the same thing. You gotta realize that it's still
But
human modification. It's
Advanced
still the
Warfare was
exact same
built. There
thing.
was I don't remember or not, but I don't think there was any. Uh, there's a crossbow, but I don't think there was any. There was any biomechanics in
It
that
doesn't
game. It
matter.
was it was
It's
always
the exact same
exoskeleton.
thing. You gotta think. Just because they say I take an exoskeleton, I replace it with a
But I guess
more
that you,
mechanically human.
you
Is
I can see
mechanically
where I can
operating
see where you're
the
getting
exact
with
same
that
thing.
though, because I mean the biomechanics they're basically doing well right there. That was different, like the teleporting that they just did.
Yeah, but it's still the same. They're gonna add a few new moves
Looks like
like the
maybe
jumping.
looks
They're
like
gonna
maybe for
add
multiplayer
teleporting. They're gonna
it's once
add
it
different things, but then in the end, it's always the same thing. You take away the polish, it's still the piece of crap that you polished in the end.
looks like in multiplayer it's gonna be man versus machine.
It, no, I don't think too many people play Team Fortress 2 anymore. Well, they do,
No,
but
no, 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 I'm not
nobody really
saying that.
cares
I'm
about it.
not saying that. I'm just saying the concept of multiplayer. I think it's man versus machine.
No, I don't think that. It's multiplayer. It's person versus person.
This is where I thought was pretty cool. You can make your own camo. That's what I thought was awesome whenever I watched that.
I don't think it's too awesome. They're just trying to put in. They just put in little things that change it, and then
Well, I
yep,
mean, you could see
it's
they
it's always
brought. I don't know if this was in Advanced Warfare or not. I never really got into Advanced Warfare. I never played the campaign. In fact, I just played it my first time last weekend. Um, I didn't see it at all. I didn't see it in any of the trailers for Advanced Warfare, but where in the
I
trailer the
see.
guy he ran up, he had like these golden hammer weapons. He came up and brought him down to the ground and like made a ground burst kind of
And it
attack.
pushed people away, right?
Yeah, it like
And it like
killed
and
all the
it
people around
ragdolled them
him.
pretty much everywhere.
Uh,
It threw them, which is the exact same thing that the Advanced Warfare punch did to people.
okay.
You just gotta
Another
think
another
it's
thing is
than what it used to
the
be.
punching feature. That's something I think did they have that in there? Did you see it at all? Like a punching instead of not necessarily knifing. Yeah, I think that's what it was, but I think I know where they got that from. They got that from the Galvin from Zombies. How you could uh buy that and punch the zombies.
Yes.
Uh, uh there's really not much different. I mean, what got me is what really got me was maybe the whole uh man versus machine. That's what I'm really hooked on right now is that specifically because
Hmm.
really because in one of the characters it jumped to it showed him as a machine. You can see the mechanical arm, and then next thing you know, like the arm it transforms into a minigun, and it becomes like a I think an even more powerful, super powered mech, like a war mech.
Well,
Um,
I wouldn't call it because it's still a person. On
it
the,
might be it might be a
it's
kind of
just
like
modded. It's mm,
modified.
modifications. It's
All
the
right,
same thing.
so
Okay, it's not man versus machine. It's none of that. It's person versus person in multiplayer because nobody really gives a crap about the campaign. Person versus person. You get a minigun, which has been in the Call of Duty franchise for a long time, and it's still the same thing. It's just they made it so it looks like it comes out of your hand, which happened in Deus Ex. I don't remember which one, but it happened in there, which was a boss that you fought. It was the exact same, pretty much same animation that it opened up and shot everything. Same thing. It's not. I don't believe it's man versus machine. I believe it is human versus human. They're just modified like the mech suits, but exosuits. Sorry, same thing. Just they're modified. It's same thing. They're just
okay.
yes.
Well, I guess we need to just do our final questions. Will people buy it? That's something I'm kind of curious
Of
about.
course, people
Is
are gonna buy it. There are a lot of people
well,
that just freaking eat up this stuff.
they're just Call of Duty nuts, but you have to think. I mean, Call of Duty has been doing the same thing every every new game they have, or it's the same mechanics. That's how it is for most like first person shooters like these are. Like even for Battlefield, it was always like this. It's I mean, the campaign's always different. The campaign's always different. There's always unique stuff in the campaign you can't even do in multiplayer. Um, and multiplayer is always the same. It's always like team deathmatch, capture the flag, stuff like that. You go around, kill each other. That's basically the whole concept of the game. I mean, I know I'm gonna get it though because I really liked Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1, but I don't see how this is gonna be much different.
Of course, it's not.
And what do you think?
It's gonna be the exact same thing as everything else, just with a few new features.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you get into games like Halo and Halo, I guess, kind of Destiny, not really. Unreal Tournament, those like really advanced futuristic shooters, like uh, intergalactic kind of shooters. There's always new stuff. They always top their games off. It's never the same mechanics for gameplay. I mean, same controls, but that's not what I'm talking about. There's always uh, new stuff you can do in it. I mean, it's not just go around and kill each other. Um, but uh, um, you got anything else we need to discuss about? I got a couple more. I think I got maybe one or two things, but I'll let you say or come up with like a question we should discuss real quick. Overlord.
No, I think I got pretty much everything I have.
Another thing I wanted to say.
My final thoughts. Same thing. I wouldn't buy it. I don't suggest it to anybody. Yeah.
I would suggest it to maybe a couple people. I know. This isn't gonna be a game I get for the computer. It'd be one for PlayStation 4 whenever I get it. Um, I know. Be Ranch Dressing. He's part of uh TZG, and he thinks it looks pretty cool. He'll probably end up getting it after he gets his PlayStation 4. Got somebody I'm not too fond of. I mean, we're still friends. From where I used to live, we were kind of friends. he's a big Call of Duty nut. I know he'll get it. Actually, probably without all my friends from online gaming will probably get it from like Xbox and stuff. Um, Another question is this going to be a spin-off of Advanced Warfare? What do you think?
I don't know, man.
They've got, they've got a lot of the stuff. It looks different.
It looks the same to me.
There's a big difference between biomechanics and exo mechanics,
So,
but
um,
but it'll have the same effect.
it's always the same thing. Yeah, there's nothing different
Um,
with it, and there's nothing gonna
I
change
honest,
with it except
I
for
honestly think
features and
this
multiplayer.
game, the big reason why I will get this game though, really is just for zombies. I really want to play that.
Then by DayZ,
Uh,
H1Z1 maybe. I
it's
already know
H.
you have that.
I already have H1Z1. That game's pretty
Buy some
fun.
other zombie game.
Um,
There's so many games out there that are the exact same.
then my last question is, how far is Call of Duty gonna push themselves into the future until it's just gonna be the same game every year? How far?
It already is the same game every year, and they're gonna keep
Well,
pushing.
no. I'm talking about how far, like how futuristic can they get? I mean, because they can only push a video game so far.
What do
I
you?
mean, like graphics wise, stuff you can do in the game.
How far are they gonna push it?
Yeah, how far are they gonna push? I mean,
Well, obviously, when
they're
technology
topping.
upgrades and
They keep. I know they keep topping it off, but I mean, the way this one looks, I don't think they can make the
I
graphics
think
any
it
better
looks
than it is
pretty much
now.
the exact same as Advanced Warfare. I don't think any graphic change has been in it.
I can see a few minor details, but
I didn't see anything different. It's the
I know
same
it's not as
game.
advanced as like upcoming games like Mad Max and like games like GTA 5 for the PC. I know it's not going to reach that far. I mean the people who are making this game, they're not that good at making graphics that detailed. Um, Really, that's it. Our final thing is I would give this game probably 8 out of 10 for uh, continuing the Black Ops series. Uh, some minor details on graphics, the whole biomechanics. I mean, they've never thought of that, but they did think about exoskeleton, and just the fact that it's bringing back zombies too. I mean, and it's probably not going to be exo zombies. So, what would you give it, Corgi?
A 3 to 4 out of 10.
And your reasoning?
It's the same thing as all the other games. It's not. I do not like the series at all. I've never really liked it. It's always you pick it up, you dry it out, and then you're done. It's
Now,
very
have they
repetitive.
made
It's the
like
same thing. It's it. It's not. It's not different. It's not unique.
no?
It's just
If they would stop trying to make things all futuristic like Halo and Destiny, I mean, I would probably enjoy these games a lot more. I mean, I really enjoyed Call of Duty whenever it was modern or goes back in time, not
well, you're
forward.
talking about like time frames that the game is placed in. I don't care about that. Heck, I love
I mean,
futuristic games and everything. But
it was a
you
big
just
jump.
gotta
It
think
was
it
it
doesn't
was
matter how futuristic they get. It's always gonna be the same thing.
like it was a
That's my
huge
point.
it
It's the
was a
same thing
huge
here.
jump from Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 2 because you're jumping from like back all the way into uh, where JFK was still alive. I don't even remember what war it was. I think it was like World War II or something. But and then it jumps all the way to 2025, and who knows how far this one jumped ahead into the future. And but like if they brought back like Modern Warfare, I mean, I would definitely get that one. no matter how bad it looks. I mean, because I absolutely loved Modern Warfare 3. I really want them to make Modern Warfare 4. But I mean, I guess that's my opinion. So can't think of anything else really to
But
talk about. Thank y'all for watching. If you watched, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you're interested in joining TZG, the or I guess the full name is Tactical Zone Gaming. Uh, the link for the website will be in the description, and you'll be able to look on the homepage, and you'll find the email for it. Uh, and geez, I haven't made a YouTube video for so long. I haven't thought. And let's thank CORGI Overlord for being here with us. Not, I mean, there's no promising he'll be here every week, but we'll see you guys next episode. And don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget, this is where this. I don't even remember our slogan. Screw it. Just go look it up on the website, and there you go. But we'll see you next week.